Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, let's take a look at AITECH, RLC, and PARSIQ to see if any of these are your next 100x cryptos. I'm really looking forward to this one. I have some strong words to say about some of these cryptos, positive and negative. But before we dive on into this, this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. And while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I make price target videos every day at 6 a.m. Eastern time on the dot. And I try to make multiple videos a day, try to go live every day, every weekday at least. And I'm trying as much as possible to keep up with this rapidly evolving crypto space. Hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification button as well. You will not regret it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this. So first of all, let's take a look at AITECH Solidus. Very interesting things on their website. And there's things that if you're willing to if you're just thinking about this in terms of hype, this thing is off the charts. But I do want to tell you up front, I also have some concerns, some negative things I'm going to say about this too. But as far as the hype is concerned, you know the crypto game, right? You know that hype is a great deal of everything when it comes to price action. This thing is going to pump. Now, what's going to happen after it pumps? I have some thoughts on that. So, okay, we are paving the way for a more convenient and secure future by providing accessible artificial intelligence as a service, blockchain as a service, high performance computing power, and artificial intelligence marketplace, all of these cutting edge technologies powered by our native token AITECH. So, oh my goodness, okay. Just based off of what they're promising here, because they're very early on, they're still in development, but what they're promising here, I mean, SaaS is a big thing, software as a service. And so could they be on the cutting edge of AI as a service, of blockchain as a service? That would be enormous. High performance computing power. So they're bringing in render components. You guys know that render is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. Anything that's going to label itself as a render competitor, I think is going to do very well. And then an artificial intelligence marketplace, we're bringing in aspects of AIExec of Singularity Net here. This has lots of potential in terms of grabbing anything in regards to AI, hype, all of that. I found it interesting looking at their roadmap. I mean, they have a lot of things that they're working on now. The GPU marketplace launched in 2024, so it hasn't happened yet. The AI marketplace launched in 2024. A lot of launches coming. And when it comes to cryptocurrencies, hype, it matters about what you're doing, not what you've done. And so the fact that this is in the future, lots of potential with hype. $250 million market cap achieved. I'm surprised that that's even in their roadmap. I mean, right now they're at a $59 million, $60 million market cap. So $250 million is very reasonable. But when they made this website, when they put all of this together, the roadmap together, I'm sure that did seem pretty aggressive in terms of their analysis with that. But $60 million, it seems like a $250 million market cap would be a no-brainer, and that we could see this perhaps go to $1 billion and multiple billions for sure. And then looking on their launch pad, I mean, you can see things that are in development, things that are launching soon. We have DChat, event date TBA, but that's in the works. We have Octavia. Let's see, token allocation 100,000, launch date, event date was February 7th. Ether Games, IDO, January 23rd, 2024, 100,000 token allocation. So gaming, even they could grab a hold of the gaming aspect of this. People are using it. There are things launching. I mean, we only have 4 here, but still 4 is better than 0. There are things being done. That's a good sign. And so what's my concern? Because I've already explained my concern. And so, okay, we're looking at the chart here. The chart looks great in terms of the fact that if you bought this at one point, at any point in 2023, you would be up something like a 10x already. And so I could see lots of influencers making videos about this, getting really excited about this, talking about everything that I've already talked about, talking about this is a multi-billion, this is the future of AI. Man, I don't see our circulating supply, 21% in circulation. And so we need to see what are we looking at in terms of inflation of their supply over the next couple of years? Is this going to be highly inflationary moving forward? And what are these vesting releases going to look like? And that's where I'm running into some concerns. And so you can see all of their vesting schedules here, their unlocks. Look at, I mean, just look at the time frames here. 15-month unlock. We're already about a fifth of the way through that. For the private allocations, a 15% unlock. We're pretty significantly through that. A 6-month unlock, 36-month unlock for marketing. All right, so they have a marketing budget and they're going to be unlocking that over time. And that's a pretty significant, my goodness, 200 million tokens when their max supply is 2 billion. So 10% of their supply is going to marketing. So pre-public 12 months. 20 months, 9-month vesting schedule, 6-month vesting schedule, 8-month vesting schedule. And you can see coal, that's marketing, you know? So you can see very short vesting schedules. So what's going to happen? Like a lot of newer cryptocurrencies, the way that they make money is by inflating their supply, and a large majority of the supply is going to be unlocked before the end of 2025, which I'm sure when they were in the planning phase of this cryptocurrency, they were picturing the end of 2025 being the peak of the bull run. So my question as I'm sitting here is like, what does 2026 look like? What does 2027 look like? Now, all right, to be fair, their total supply 1.993 billion, max supply 2 billion. They have done some things and they have burned. They do have a burn, and they hope to be deflationary one day. I very strongly doubt that they're ever going to be deflationary. I mean, I guess so if they're able to survive 2026 and 2027. We'll see about that. But they have burned about 7 million of their supply based off of transactions. So that is a good thing. Maybe I shouldn't be too skeptical here. But after all of these unlocks, I don't know what solvency looks like. I don't know how they're going to be able to keep the lights on in the depths of the next bear market, which I think is going to be pretty brutal. And so in my opinion, worst case scenario, they're in this for a quick buck. Best case scenario, they're not forward looking enough. They're thinking that they're going to be, and I wish I could talk to their team right now. You know, I wish I don't see how they survive the next bear market. So whatever this cryptocurrency peaks at. So pump first. You want to buy this cryptocurrency? You want to buy AI tech? Pump. Yeah, we're going to pump. We are going to pump. We'll go over $1 billion. I would think we'll go over $1 billion for this. So it's going to pump. But then like the dump, this thing is going to lose 99+% of its value in the next bear market. And when I see unlocks like this, it just communicates to me, again, that worst case scenario, they're just here to make a big buck, promising lots and lots of things, but then ultimately being unable to deliver. That is my impression of this. I wonder if it's just straight up vaporware. I really do. But you know what? Hey, could this 100x? Probably not. But I mean, could its market cap 100x from here? What's the market cap? $59 million. Could it go $62 million right now? Could this go to a $6 billion market cap? It could, but just know, you know, if this is happening in 2025, this is going to be about 90% in circulation. So it needs to get to more like a $25 billion market cap, 24 billion, something like that. Maybe 20 billion. I think a little between 20 and 24 billion. That's not in the cards for this. It's not happening. And so, no, this doesn't have 100x potential. Epic pump and dump. Pump first. So, you know, take profits aggressively if you want to get in on this. I would not complain at all. I would not sit here in judgment of you if you got in on this, knowing that the pump is coming first. But don't be a bag holder of this. And if I were to compare this cryptocurrency to anything, it would be this meme. You know, big, you're getting through this. You're seeing this big, beautiful stallion of a horse. And then we see... you know, it doesn't finish so well. That is AI tech. No idea what other people are saying about this. You have the coal budget. That's marketing. You have their marketing budget. People are probably saying really positive things about this. Just take that with a grain of salt. All right, let's move on. So IExec RLC, I'm going to say up front, I really like this one. I like it a lot. We can already see it did put in a higher high in 2021. And right now, the price is higher than the 2018 peak. It did not put in a lower low in the bear market. I like cryptocurrencies like this. I like cryptocurrencies that They already put in a higher high. This is most likely going to put in a new all-time high this time around. And so what's the deal with this? Because we love to call these older cryptocurrencies, the ones that existed in the previous cycle before 2021, we love to call them dinosaur cryptos. And a lot of those cryptocurrencies are just straight up dead, and they're straight up trash. They're garbage. The tech is antiquated by blockchain standards. And then we have something like IExec RLC, and I don't see that. I don't see that at all with this. I see something that is in the process of being built and is maybe getting near to a point of fruition with this cryptocurrency. And so going to their website, what can we see? The Web3 marketplace, build Web3 apps, trade computing assets, preserve ownership and privacy, lots and lots to do with cloud computing. And so there's a trigger, that's a trigger word in my mind. I'll get back to that in a minute. Just going through their website, it's nothing like sticks out, like nothing pops out at you like crazy. If you're just a common crypto investor and you're looking at this and like, should I buy this thing? I don't know. But here's something that popped out at me. Let me tell you something. Okay, Web3 Marketplace, Oracle Factory. So another API competitor, a Chainlink competitor, but more than that because they do have cloud computing components, and that's pretty much their driving force. But you get my attention. If you are a project, a blockchain-based project, an instant thing to earn my respect and to get my attention is if you have a link to your GitHub on your website. What that communicates to me is you want me to see that you are at work. And so I clicked on both these things. I want to share a little bit from their GitHub and a little bit from their white paper, things that really stuck out to me. So their GitHub, 145 repositories. And what can you see here? You can see just lots and lots of work is being done. They are active. Updated an hour ago, updated an hour ago, updated 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago. They are working consistently on their repositories. This is a project that is not dormant. It's not dead. It is very much active. It is at work. And so going to their white paper, I read a lot of their white paper, and I just want to say some things that stick out to me. I mean, I don't know these people. I do not follow them on X, but I'm just looking at what I can see with my eyes and doing a little bit of research on their team. And I'm impressed. Okay. So 2 co-founders, both PhDs, the technical team, PhD, the business team, PhD. Lots. I'm impressed at first glance. This is a pigeonhole review, which means I'm not deep diving into this. I'm liking what I'm seeing, just looking at their team, fully doxed. Lots of degrees, lots of credentials, things like that. Good to know. But really what I want to point out to you from their white paper is just their solution to the problem that they're trying to create here. So IExec will support the emerging class of blockchain-based distributed applications, dApps, and enable cost-effective high-performance computing by building decentralized cloud infrastructure. And I want to say again, this is reminding me of another older cryptocurrency that I did one of these brief reviews on that price-wise, the cryptocurrency was terrible, a terrible performer last bear market, but then has just risen from the ashes. And so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Some of you already know what I'm going to talk about, but a blockchain-based decentralized cloud will allow on-demand, secure, and low-cost access to the most competitive computing infrastructures. dApps will rely on IExec to automatically search, find, provision, use, and release all the computing resources they need, applications, data sets, and servers. And you can see buzzword here, Oracle, decentralized cloud, scheduler, workers. And so what is the other older cryptocurrency, older blockchain, whatever that this reminds me of, is it's ArcBlock. ArcBlock has risen from the ashes. That was, if you just looked at the chart up until a few months ago, you would have said that was the dinosaur of the dinosaurs. And what's ArcBlock's explanation here? Did you know that it takes 5 to 8 years for VC, DID, and ZKP platforms to be fully developed, with companies just beginning to develop a fully functional cloud computing decentralized identity platform? We have a huge head start. In 2017, ArcBlock took initiative and saw the future of where the crypto space was headed to build and create something special. And so IExec is in a similar position where, did you know, it's not entirely the same Arc Block and IExec. They do have their differences, but in terms of cloud computing, did you know it takes 5 to 8 years to see this thing come into fruition? And we're at about in year 7 with IExec. So could it be that we are about ready to see this thing take off? I mean, it did put in about a 3x from peak to peak, 2017 to 2018 to 2021. Could it in 2024, 2025 do a 3x? Could it do more than that? All-time highs at about $10. Could it do a $30 RLC? Could it do a $100 RLC? I think a $100 RLC is a little bit too high, but this thing has potential to certainly put in a higher high. It's a high conviction play to at least put in a new all-time high, go to a few $billion in market cap. Now, sure, not a 100x from where it is today. A 100x from its bear market bottom, 40 cents or so is the bear market bottom. That's within play. And so I really like what I'm seeing here. This is very much on my radar to keep track of for the long term. Probably, is it something I'd buy right now? I would definitely very strongly consider it. Next bear market, I think this is going to be a really good one to buy. Okay, so thumbs up, thumbs way up for RLC. I just want to be clear about that. So let's move on to PARSIQ. So PARSIQ, build your own DEX unicorn, your own metaverse unicorn, your own NFT unicorn, gaming unicorn, flexible, robust, reliable APIs created for you exclusively. As far as narrative grabbing potential, this has potential to grab a lot of narratives, but I want to say up front, this thing is dead. Do not touch it. It's dead. And I'm kind of annoyed because some of you have been pressuring me really hard to make a video to review PARSIQ. And so I've taken the time to review it. And let me make a case for why this is dead. First of all right, AI, this is an AI cryptocurrency, but it can also grab a hold of that. We saw API 3 move very strongly recently. And yet, so AI cryptocurrency peaked in April of 2021 at around $2.55, probably had a wick higher than that, and then dumped significantly in its bear market, got well under 10 cents. And then we saw this big AI run. All right, we saw the big AI narrative in early 2023. And this thing kind of did a 2.5x while AITECH put in a new all-time high, while Fetch AI did a significant retrace. This thing didn't do much of anything. And then from there, it put in a lower low from its previous bear market bottom. And then it's just kind of been climbing lately. All right, you're going to be tempted because it's an AI cryptocurrency with a $32 million market cap. And you're going to be thinking like, oh, wow, yeah, maybe this will go to 300 million. Maybe it'll go to even $1 billion and I'm going to get so many gains. And it did peak at $280 million. I don't think this is getting back to $280 million, honestly. I think if anyone who has money and is trying to invest in cryptocurrency does a lick of research in this, you will see that it's dead. It's dead. Okay, I looked at repositories for IExec RLC. I saw fantastic amounts of data showing you that this thing is at work. And so why not? Let's go to PARSIQ. Let's check out PARSIQ. And what can you see? What can you see here? Updated last week. Updated January 17th. Updated December 19th, 2023. November 29th, 2023. July 27th of 2023. They're not doing anything. They're not developing right now. Why? Why would I have any interest in something that is not doing anything in terms of development? And then I would say that this is like the nail in the coffin. You go to their Twitter account, their X account, join 2018, 68.8K followers. Their pinned post September 27th of 2023. Okay, big news, introducing reactive network by PARSIQ. I think that this is an announcement to get you to buy PARSIQ again ahead of the next bull run. All right, and then what's their most recent tweet? September 29th of 2021, a giveaway to help grow PARSIQ. And that's it. All right, so they're not even tweeting. At least you could fake it by tweeting. No, PARSIQ is dead. It is trash. It is not even worth buying a little bit of it ahead of whatever is coming next. I would not even throw a penny at this cryptocurrency. It's dead. And I'm kind of annoyed. Again, I already said that. I said that. Some of you on my live streams like, God, man, have you checked out PARSIQ yet? I've been asking you for so long. Please look at PARSIQ. I've looked at PARSIQ. It is found wanting. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So AITECH, thumbs up in the terms of the pump, but then thumbs way down because this is going to lose more than 99% of its value. I'm convinced of it. RLC, big thumbs up. Not a 100x, but I really like it. PARSIQ, thumbs way down. Way down. All right. So that is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your week. If you got any value from this content, please be sure to smash up that like button, leave a comment in the comment section, and hit the subscribe button and notification button as well so that you don't miss a thing. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.